Welcome to RE/MAX of Boulder video podcast. Today we have some very special guests. One is Dale Pearson, who is a realtor at our office, and Coach Rokos, the winning championship coach at the University of Colorado ski team. One thing I want to start off with is that RE/MAX of Boulder is actually the official agency of CU Athletics. So Dale and Richard, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Now one thing that's really special that's going on right now is the skee ball is coming up, and it's October 16th this year, right?
Friday.
Skee ball has been an event that's been around for 45 years, if I remember right. So that takes us back to prior to when Dale and I were ski racing at the University of Colorado.
Way back, yeah.
So Dale, why don't you say a little bit about what the skee ball is, why they do it, and why it's so important to the community?
Well, as Dwayne says, it's our 45th year. It's a black tie optional fundraiser for the ski team every year. This year in particular, we're inviting back the championship teams from 1972 to 1979, so we're going to have a reunion. So it should be fun having everybody come back and get together. I mean, a lot of us haven't seen each other for years and years, so it should be a fun event.
That's probably the biggest single fundraiser that the ski team does, and it is so important to the success of the team is how this event goes.
So we're real happy this year. We've got a title sponsor with Flatiron Subaru, a gold sponsor with Elevations Credit Union, and we have the longtime sponsors of Spider Racing Wear and Eldora Mountain Resort. And right now we're looking at maybe about 500 attendees or so it looks like it's going to be real successful. Open bar, silent auction, and then dancing and music by Raising Cane, which is a local band that's real good.
All right, some of those old ski racers like us might get to test those knees out on the dance floor.
And
I do have
out
new
there,
ones,
yeah, there we go.
So Dale, tell us about where it's at. I mean, I got a
Okay.
tour of the facility the other day, and it's incredible.
It's gorgeous. We kind of get to be one of the early groups to break it in. We're going to be at the club level on the east side of the stadium, and it joins with the Champions Terrace, rooftop terrace, whatever they call it. It should be really gorgeous. Starts at 6 o'clock with the open bar and cocktail hour, followed by dinner at 8, and then dancing and music at 10.
Right.
So.
And how does one get a ticket to this biggest social event of the year?
You can go online. I have to use my cheat sheet on this one, but you can go online to cubuffs.com/skiball. Or you can call 303-492-5497 for tickets.
All right.
Public is welcome.
And Dale, why don't you share your contact information in case somebody wants to call you and find out a little bit more about skee ball?
Like an invitation or whatever, just my name, Dale Pearson, no spaces, at boulderco.com, boulderco.com, if you want some ticket information.
Well, Richard is very special to Dale and I. We both skied at CU, and Richard's been there since right after Merle. So you've been the CU ski team coach?
There was a couple in between.
Oh, well, but no doubt I can remember, so it must not have been important.
And 3 years rotation, pretty much.
But probably the most successful athletic team on the University of Colorado campus. And I've lost count how many national champions the Buffs have won with
so
you.
the most successful right now. 8 national champions.
8 for you, Richard, right? But 20
20 altogether. Oh, yeah.
But 8 since you've been the coach.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
So not only has he been successful on the ski slopes with all the kids that have become great champions here at CU Boulder, but Richard is something else as far as giving back to the community. I know he works a lot with the kids ski team, the Eldora Mountain Ski Club that grows ski racers, if you will. I know my kids went to Mount Hood a couple times with Richard and learned how to be ski racers there. So a lot back to the community there. But when you look at the kids that he's worked with over the years and helping them become very productive citizens in life, he just involves the kids in so much. In fact, I think he's even married a few of the ski team kids, if I remember right, where you actually went and got a pastor's license, and they became so much a part of your life and you and theirs that they actually asked you to marry him. I don't remember who that was offhand.
Well, my coaches, a couple coaches, some kids. It's a service, my service to community. No, it's something what we carry. The team spirit goes beyond the athletic competition and academic environment. It goes to social life, and it ends up I don't Dale went through the same thing, you know, Marol didn't marry him, but in the end of it, it's all very tight group of people, and we stick together for the rest of their lives, and kids, they develop the relationships in the time on a team for the rest of their lives, so it's really very special, and marrying people, that's the least I can do for them. In fact, and it's sometime in conflict with existing sexual harassment policy in a school. My wife is recording 27 marriages inside the team and 58 kids among team members. So imagine this is actually breeding ground for new skiers.
So not only have you been successful in matchmaking and marrying, but I have a feeling that the CU ski team kids have done very well academically too.
Absolutely.
I understand that they have a higher than average grade point than most athletic teams.
You know, that's some phenomenon I was thinking about for a long time, and you know it, you have it both sons in skiing. Dale knows it, we all are skiers, and the nature of the beast or sport is that you have to be better organized than anyone else. No one, or very few people will do something for you. You have to take care of your equipment, your environment. You have to be flexible. Storm comes, you cannot ski. You have to be able to switch in a minute. And I think there is no any other sport what exposes people to such a or force them to be so flexible and organized. And I think they just bring it to the school. And school is actually very easy, or relatively. I mean, you know how it goes.
Life lessons that they learn from.
And the performance relates not just on the ski hill, but in the classroom.
Absolutely.
And then later in life and everything they do.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I had the privilege of riding with Richard a little bit in the Buffalo Classic, and I got to ride with a few of the ski team kids, and that was a pretty fun day. It was a fundraiser for the scholarship fund for CU. Okay, and Richard, again, thanks for being here. Behind you here to the right, we have the championship team from 2015.
Fond memory.
Absolutely stunning how successful you've been with this great group of kids that are on the CU ski team each year. So we're very proud of you, and we really appreciate the relationship that RE/MAX Boulder has with CU Athletics. Thank you. Anything else you want to share?
I think that should do it.
Okay.
Thank you, Richard.
All right.
RE/MAX Boulder podcast video signing off. Dwayne Duggan.